Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I am Nadine, and today I'm going to be working on another layout for my March Madness series, which is a combination of the challenge of doing Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches and the challenge of Calvin Ball for the month of March. So I've been going live every day. Um, every day that I'm home. I know I've missed a few. At 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and here I am again. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it today mostly because Vicky Booten is doing the bonus class for Discover and Create tonight. Um, but I think I just didn't feel like I was up to a Vicky Booten class. So I decided I'm just going to go live with you guys and I'm going to do my March Madness challenge and I will tackle the Vicky Booten bonus class at another time. So here is the sketch we're working with today for Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Series 14. If you haven't checked her out, please do. Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group has all of the sketches for all 14 series. I don't know if this is going to focus. So this is the sketch we're using today. It is by Liz Jardell Fry, and it's really pretty the way that she did it. It looks like crinkled paper in the background, and there's two photos on the right, a big journaling block on the left, and a title at the top with some embellishing along the sides of the photos and around the journaling block. So let's get started. I'm also, yes, counting up points for Calvin Ball, but I'm not getting too serious about it today. I have a bit of a headache, so I'm just gonna build the layout, take what points I have on the layout, and then we will just be done with it. So today I'm working with this collection from 3/4 Designs. Their cover sheet has cut aparts and stuff, or no, it has patterned paper on the back. So I think I've already used that. And so I don't have the cover sheet anymore, but it's really kind of a cool company that I didn't know about until my store owner went and took me to that section. If you are a Minte fan or like 49 and Market or like Simple Vintage, these guys have a lot of that kind of stuff. The one I picked is a grunge, but they do this is like an odd one out. It was like the dark one on the shelf. It mostly is like the shabby chic kind of style. So they are called 3/4 Designs. Here is the emblem for it, or the branding. I'm sorry, I don't know what's with my camera today. Maybe I need to straighten it out a little. It did get bumped right before I came on, so that could probably, when I moved my computer. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so 3/4 Designs, they are from New Zealand, and this particular collection is called Grunge Reinvented. And the reason I got it was for photos like this. We had done an underground tour in Seattle that I wanted to include in my scrapbook of our trip. And I thought that this collection would be really good for that. So these photos are of a sidewalk in Seattle where it's made of these like purple glass blocks, I guess. And this is the view from the top. So this is when we walked over the top of the sidewalk. And then this is the view from underneath the sidewalk in the pathways beneath the city, which I thought was super cool that we could see it from both directions. And I thought it was very creative of them way back when they built these underground tunnels to use glass blocks in order to allow some natural light in there. So I thought that was really neat. So this is the background sheet that I chose, and mostly I picked it because I thought this is going to be quick and easy. So that is what I'm going for today. This is just a piece of the, I think this was like scrap that was included in here. So that it might be one of the cut aparts, actually. I'm not really sure. So the cut aparts that come in here are like this. They come in like, I don't know, what is this, like 4x12 strips? So I think that's kind of different too, which is really interesting. And then they have like these kind of like fussy cutting elements as well. So I've used quite a few of those scrapbooking this trip. I also have this leftover bit of a branding strip that I used on a different layout that was still in here. So I thought maybe I can get that on there. Here is my handwritten journaling, and it just says, during the underground tour, we saw this unique sidewalk made from these thick purple glass blocks from both the street level and the underground pathway beneath. So I just think that's really cool. I did tear the top of it to get my Calvin ball point. I thought that was a really quick and easy point that I could get. Hi, Paula, you're here live. Yay. That's exciting. So I'm going to put that down there. I also, in the 3/4 packs, I don't know if they still do. This is a bit, I think this one's from last year. Is it from last year? This was copyright 2021. So this is an older one. But they used to put chipboard pieces in with their collections. So I've used almost all of them, and I'm going to use some more today. So I used these ones. So I grabbed the film strip one, which I thought was pretty cool, the smaller version, and then the leaves that were left behind from what I did before. And I just distress inked them with the distress stain. I used Weathered Wood and Stormy Sky. And those are the colors that so this is the Stormy Sky ones. They come out a little bit greenish almost, but Stormy Sky isn't really a green color. But I guess when you mix it with that raw chipboard, that's what it's, right? That's a film strip. I know, right? This one, it's massive. It's like the whole, it's wild, and it's chipboardy. So it's like huge. But so this is the one that I picked, and this one was like a full 12 inches too, but I cut it down for a different layout. So I'm going to use the other half today. I don't know if I'm going to use some of these. I might fussy cut some of the leaves and stuff to finish off the layout. There are clocks, buttons, and gears on the Calvin ball list. So maybe I can get some of those on here. I was also thinking of maybe using one of these cut aparts to layer up with my journaling block. So I think the brick one was the one that I was considering because we were doing a tour of like the building of a city. So that was kind of cool. This is a really cool tour, actually, if you're ever in Seattle and you're wondering what to do. The Bill Spidell Underground Tour is very fascinating. Okay. So maybe something like that. All right, let's get some of this laid down. So I am going to pop this top one up on some foam because I want to be able to tuck stuff underneath. So I'm just going to see where we're at. And get that laid down on there. And then maybe this one, maybe I'll cut a little bonus piece from the other scrap here. Very scientific measuring there, as you saw. Ultra careful. The beauty of the things that go behind your art is that nobody sees them, so it's okay if they're not perfect. You know what I'm just realizing I didn't do that I was going to do before I came on here and then I didn't, is ink the edges of the 12 by 12 battered paper. So let me just slide this stuff to the side and grab this is from yesterday. We don't want that one. It's chipped sapphire. I want black soot, distress ink. So how is everybody out there? It is Wednesday, and if you're a regular worker type, it's a short week. I'm kind of excited that Friday is the stat because where I work, I work a 40-hour work week, but I work in my 40 hours in 4 days instead of 5, so that I always get Mondays off. And the other people that I work with that are on that same sort of plan, where they work the 40 hours in the 4 days, they mostly get Fridays off. So then when it's a stat on a Monday, they get a 4-day weekend. Well, I do not get that because Mondays are usually the stat, right? So I'm excited to have a 4-day weekend. Let's just say that. Pretty fun stuff. And one of my kiddos is coming home for Easter. That's also exciting. Trying to get the other one to come home too, but we'll see. I don't know. He's not as excited to come and spend time with me as his brother. I don't understand. Not a mama's boy, that one. Okay. So there, inked the edges of some things. Now I can start putting these photos down again. But did I do the background? No, I don't think I did. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Told you. Need to cut it short today. Getting a headache. Can't focus. Yeah, I'm excited to have one of my kids come home. Last Easter, we just spent, not that it wasn't lovely because, you know, our parents did this too, but we spent it with our parents, but none of our kids were here. So kind of fun that one of them will be here. There we go. Tuck. On this side maybe. Gives me a little room to put my leaves over here. Which ones are going to fit? This one's kind of fallen apart. It's very, that one I think is going to have to go somewhere where, you know what? I'm just going to cut it. Because that piece falling off like that is just going to give me fits. It's too big to fit on that side, so we'll tuck it on this side. And let's see what else. This one can go kind of over and under, maybe. Maybe these ones can go on this side. There we go. Something like that. Maybe I'll cut this one a little bit too so that when I tuck it, I'm not going to worry about making a big mess. There we go. That works. Okay. Do I want them all to be up? Yeah, probably. Okay. This one. Can I layer it here too? Maybe I will add this over here also. And then I can put this down and ink up my journaling card. You know what I forgot is my date. Let me see what's the date on this. I have to look. Bear with me, just checking, making sure I have the right date on my photo. I think my photo or my date stamp is probably set. Oh, maybe not. It's not the same day. Underground tour. There we go. It was March 27th. All right. I will grab my date stamp and my ink pad. I was close. March 24th, March 27th. Hey, it is March 27th. Well, isn't that funny? It's not fun. Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm like, was it? Did I look at that wrong? Uh-oh. Look at me. Not believing in myself. Did I look at the wrong thing? Nope. No, it really was March 27th. Well, isn't that interesting? March 27th, 2017, though. Not any time close to now. So there we go. And then I'm going to do this with Distress ink as well. And I love that this paper is so like mixed media up. I don't know. Can you say that? In 2023 and you're still scrap. See, I know, right? It pays off to have like the older ones. This one is old. I don't remember where I got it from, but I've had it for a while, and it's Heidi Swapp one. And it goes all the way back, I think, to 2012. 2012. Yeah. You know where you can find ones that have older dates on them sometimes is the dollar store. So if you ever see one in there, check the dates on it, because I noticed that when I went to buy one for something else that it wasn't current. So I thought that was good information to have. Okay, so I'm gonna put some glue on this now that I have it a little bit layered up. Tuck that on there. Oops. There we go. So I think because these arrows are going in two different directions, and I don't want that necessarily like that on the way it sits on my page, I'm just going to cut them apart. And I'm going to put one over here. All right, now I'm gonna grab, so I'm not gonna fussy cut these live on camera in front of you guys because I feel like that would be very boring viewing, but maybe I'll do one with you guys and then we will, I'll just kind of rough cut and throw them on there. So when I fussy cut, I do leave, I know some people don't like it, but I do usually leave the white around the edge like so. But for this one, because I'm doing it for this really dark page, I think this one I'm going to cut nice and close to the edges. There, so, and then I would ink the edges, and I'm going to tuck it in with my other leaves. So I'm going to do that with probably most of these. And then, so I will just cut kind of around them like this so that I can find homes for them and then decide if I want to stop. Because sometimes when I get a few on there, then I'm like, oh, I didn't need to fussy cut all of those, right? It's too many. So I'm going to put one here, one down here. I want a longer one because that one is the same shape as the other one. And I want to add something a little bit different. So like this like other shaped one. That's going to go on there too. Then we have these little buttons and clocks and gears. And I'm going to see if I have a punch that fits these things. So I'm going to hang on because I'm... First of all, I can't turn off my phone because I'm on call. So I apologize if it rings or beeps or whatever. I usually turn it off when I'm recording, but I don't think they'll need me, but Murphy's Law would say that if I turned it off, they would, and then I would be in trouble, right? So 1 3/4. I wanted 2. Oops, again, sorry. Apparently I'm knocking all the things down. Let's see if I can cut out this gear without fussy cutting. See, that's kind of too big. Maybe I'll offset it a little. Okay, well, that's something. Now I want some little circles. What else do I have down here? I have this one. Maybe I could get those buttons in there. Too big, too small. What is this? 1 3/4 inch. So I don't think I'm going to get anything in between those two. So I think I'm just going to go with the 3/4 inch and let it fly. Punches are a great investment if you have the space for them. If you don't have, oops, see, I wasn't looking. If you don't have the space for them, you probably don't want them in your craft space, right? Because they do take up room to have a bunch of punches. However, I find them so useful. You need a 2-inch punch. You gave them away? Criminal. But I know, because I know I've given away things that I wish I could have back and now I've just gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm never giving away tools. Never, never, never. Not until I am 100% sure that they've been replaced by something more useful. So some people would say that when you get your, because I have a Big Shot machine, right? So doesn't that replace the punches? No. And I'll tell you why. Because I can't go into a tiny little thing like this on my Cricut and get the perfect circle from it. You know what I'm saying? Not that this one ended up as a perfect circle because I had fussy cut too close to it, but you get the gist. I couldn't get this perfect circle on my die cut machine. And I could maybe get it with the dies, but you have a Cricut and a die cut machine. Yes. And I did have a time where I was like, do I really need punches? But I'm glad that I didn't get rid of them because I still use them more often. So first of all, my Cricut can't do that. My dies can. However, I find them to be just a little bit too much. Depending on what I'm doing with it, I find the die cut, like the Big Shot dies, to be so much more work than the punches. I like the quick, convenient, like slide it in, punch the thing, and be done with it. There's no taping it down. There's no seeing if it'll fit. Not seeing if it'll fit. Waiting to see if it slid underneath, if you don't like get it down in the right spot, that sort of thing. And then even like this one that I kind of did crooked, that's okay because now I'm just going to go to this inside circle and finish it off. And it'll just be a smaller button than what it originally was supposed to be. And that's okay. But yeah, and then a lot of my punches I've bought from people who are either not scrapbooking anymore or they don't want them anymore because they take up too much space. Lots of people who downsize get rid of their punches because, like I said, they do take up quite a bit of space. So this gear, I think, is going to go somewhere over here. I'm not sure. I'm not going to use that leaf, I don't think. So I'm going to put those ones. These are the ones I decided not to use, so they're going to go back in the bag. Let me see if there's anything left on here that I want. No. These tags are kind of cool. I think I might use that one. So I'm going to keep that out. These, I don't need those 4x6 cards. I might use this one. So I'll cut it out and see if there's a spot for it, because where else am I going to use something that says grunge but going underground? I think that's a good spot for it. There we go. And this one. Probably be wise to use my paper trimmer, but apparently I'm just winging it. So for this one, I'll grab out my, what's that thing called? Crocodile? Crocodile. There he is, my little green crocodile. And I'm gonna punch a hole. Okay, I'll let you know, yeah, if I come across a circle punch. Yeah, 2-inch, hey? I know, they're so heavily sought after. And you know which ones I did get rid of and I don't miss them is the squares. And the reason that I don't miss them is because I can cut a square with my trimmer almost as fast as I can punch a square. So I felt like I wasn't really missing anything with that one. And I did find that if I was going to cut squares, I very seldom pulled out the punches. I just used the, I can't find a smaller eyelet. Well, what is the trick? Did I use all the little ones? They are my favorite. Maybe I have to punch a bigger hole. I think there's one down in here. I just have to find it. That would be, oh, that's yellow. That's a big one. Nope. I was wrong. I guess I'm just going to have to make a bigger hole. That's fine, right? And then I'll flip this. Okay, and then we'll put, do you guys have one of these tools? This is, I know that eyelets are also not a popular commodity anymore, but I still like them. I still really like the look of the eyelet. I like that it makes the tag hole look finished. I like that my twine never tears through the eyelet. I just really like them. And I am not fancy with them at all. I literally only use them on tags. Twine. I thought it was closer, but it was not. Here's my little handy dandy cookie jar full of twine. Should have given me, yes, you should have given me all your eyelets. I would have loved that. I do love them. I do have a little bit of a backup stash of the smaller ones, I think. I just have to dig them out and put them with the ones that I use all the time. I have some extra things from when my mom moved and she had to downsize her craft room. I got rid of a lot of things. I actually still have a whole closet full of stuff she wants me to get rid of, but I did keep for myself a bunch of things too. There we go. I just don't have time. I don't have time to post and sell, and I don't want to just give away her stuff. It's how we pay for a lot of our little fun mother-daughter adventures in scrapbooking. We should write a book, Adventures in Scrapbooking, instead of Adventures in Babysitting. All right. So I love these little clocks. I have a thing for clocks. If you guys are looking for little clocks, there are these really cute, what are they called? All in Create. And All in Create. And they are like they make like little die cut packs. And I know I've used on March Madness, I've used the fishy ones. But the clock ones are really cool too. And they come in a black and white pack. And then I think like maybe like craft pack or something, or a neutrals pack. I can't remember, but very, very cool. I think I'm going to do a button and a clock together, and a button and a clock together in another cluster, maybe up here somewhere. And I think that wraps up about what I had from the paper collection that I was going to use. Okay, so I'm going to cover that up because I think I'm kind of done with the paper part. I am going to pull out my Calvin Ball list and see if I want to add anything. I do have behind me Paula, you should have come to my crop on the weekend because I gave out a sheet of these to everybody. And I know you were asking about them. They're so fun. So I'm going to punch one of these. You bought some? Yeah, they're really cool, hey? I really like them. And I thought, that's a fun, easy thing I can hand out to my friends at the store. That's why you need the punch. Yes, because some of them are 2 inches, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, and I did bring a punch so everybody could punch their stuff out before they left if they didn't have that kind of stuff at home. Okay. So this is going to go down here. So done with that. I know cork is on the list, so I might just put 3 of these just because I noticed them behind me when I turned around. There. All right, let's see what else we got. So I will get a point for making a 1-page layout, making a video, posting to the gallery, posting on Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group. I get a point for posting on Instagram and 1 for posting to YouTube. Now, back. I'm changing my mind about things, hey? Just gonna switch that out. My lights are very reflective today because this paper is a bit shiny. This 3/4 paper. It's a bit shiny. Okay. Permanent points for Calvin Ball. A star, no. Polka dot paper, no. Arrow, yep. Handwritten journaling, yep. A heart. I don't feel like this is a heart layout. Not happening. Might add a star later and add a point, but we'll see. A stamp. I stamped my date, and then another point for the date. And striped paper. Well, I used lined paper to write on, so that's striped, I guess. And stitching, no, but I could add some stitching, a stitching stamp. Although this paper's not going to stamp nicely, so I'm going to skip that. Never mind. That's not a good idea. Butterfly, no. Torn paper, yeah, I tore the top of this. Paper clip, let's add a paper clip. Where are... There we go. Open the things. This is my little goodie box of metallic items. Do I have a star paper clip? Because then I could get that point, but I don't think I have any black ones left. Nope. I have a dog and a diamond. I like the diamond. We're going to go with that. Unless there's here. That is not what I thought it was. Okay. So we're just going to put a paper clip here. Lace, no. Rainbow, no. Doily, no. But you know what? I have to show you guys. I think I showed last time, but I'm going to show again because I'm so in love with these. Look at these teeny tiny little doilies from Doodlebug. How fun are these? Our store has them, and she like took them apart and made a variety pack. And I was like, oh, I need the variety pack. But I'm not going to put one on this layout because I don't feel like it goes. But aren't those cute? Okay, washi, no. Cut file, nope. Sketch, yeah. We used this sketch from, what's her name? Liz Jardell Fry from the Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. So we'll add a point for sketch. Using up a product, no. Fussy cutting, yes, we fussy cut those. Well, I will finish fussy cutting those leaves. Film strip, check. Big old chipboard one. Memorabilia, no. Grid. I feel like there should be one on here, but no, I don't see one. Rain. You don't know how to prepare for a crop. What? Sure. I can fix that. I think I have videos about it. I'll come pack for you. You want me to come over and pack for you? Come join us. It's fun. Okay, grid, rain, bunny rabbit, plaid, banner, and pennant flag. No. A frame. I'm going to count the frame inside my film strip. How about that? Frog, wood veneer. No, but I think I can add wood veneer. I feel like this grungy old layout could use some wood veneer. I already have wood veneer gears. How about stars? Do I have any stars left? Probably not. They're like my favorite thing to use. I could put people, but they're not on my list. I want something that's on my list to get me that bonus point, you know? Butterflies, arrows, buttons, clouds, hashtags, flowers. Nope. Trees? I don't know if that's, I feel like that's a stretch since we're talking. Ooh, how about hexagons? Hexagons I think hexagons is one of the things I can get extra points for. And do I have a third one? I would love a third hexagon. Come on. This is just my little, when I get wood veneer that's super tiny, I throw it in here because I find that if I put it with my bigger wood veneer, it gets lost in the bottom and then I never use it. But when I put it in here and use it like this, I use these literally all the time. Give it a whirl. You know what? The sidewalk is kind of a grid, isn't it? Yeah, the tile on the sidewalk. Yeah, let's give me that point. And then we got the wood veneer. Oh, let's take the potty people away. A gear. Yes, we got a gear up there. I have to finish fussy cutting. Vellum, no. Pockets, no. Acetate, no. Die cut, no. Did I use any die cuts on here? I did not. Bird, chipboard. Yes, we got some chipboard happening. The color green, no. Ribbons, punch. Yes, we used a circle punch. Few of them. Crown, no. The color silver. I feel like we could add something silver. What do we want to add that's silver? How about this one? Something silver. I could put silver gears. I could put silver here. These are kind of silvery. Let's see what we got. I want to find something that is going to give me that extra bonus point. I'm going to put a Brad on here. Let's make it count, right? Got to double dip all we can. We got how about a silver star? Hang on, that's gold. We'll keep it out. What if I have more of those? Maybe I can just put these squares because they kind of represent that tile, which I kind of like. Do I have 3 of them? What if I don't? Then I'm going to be sad-faced. I have another square one, but it's not matchy-matchy. But you know what? I'm going to make it work. So 3 silver squares. So silver, Nuvo, no. Hexagons, yeah, we got the hexagons with our wood veneer. Put away 5 layouts, not happening. Cut aparts, we definitely use some cut aparts. Bling and rhinestones, that would be a fun finishing touch for this one. I have some. Oh, where are they? I have some black ones, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I might have used them all. They were my favorite ones. There's some in this one, in this little pack. Let's throw some of those on there. I forgot to check if anything was crossed off of the Calvin Ball list. I remembered to go in and like add things. I forgot to go and check if things were crossed off. Oops. My bad. Okay, so we got some bling rhinestones. Where did that put me? Somewhere up here. Rhinestones, yes. Coffee and tea. Sorry, that was rhinestones. Brads, yes. We got out these square brads here. Okay, so Brad's gets a point. Book, no. Black and white photo, no. Ampersand, no. But you know what? I still haven't put a title on here. Is that weird? Why haven't I put a title on? Maybe I can put a title, an ampersand for my title. Over and under, use an ampersand for that. I do have these kind of cool ampersands. Let me see. That look like they have like a little arrow on the end of them, and they are from Close to My Heart, which I think is another point. Using something from Close to My Heart. You know what? I know which letters I want, but they're on the other side, of course. There we go. These are Midnight Foam and Cardstock letter stickers from American Crafts. Stickers. And I think I'm just going to put like under and over. Over and under. That's funny that I almost did the whole thing without putting a title on there. And you know what? If it didn't say ampersand, I probably wouldn't have thought about a title. Because I'm having one of those days. I feel like I spent much of my day. That's what I felt. I'm pretty sure mediators get paid better than social workers. So, you know, maybe I'm in the wrong profession. Over and under. And that gives us a point for ampersand. We got a house, no. Clock, yes. We got some clocks on there. Faith, no. Staples. Super easy to throw a staple on there with my handy dandy Tim Holtz tiny attacher. You guys totally need these if you don't have one. And I am going to, you know what? I'm just going to put one in the corner of this little piece that says grunge. How cute is that? I love that thing. I should leave it on my desk so that I use it more often, but I do put it away. Tab, no. Enamel dots, no. Rub-ons, no. Close to My Heart stamps or paper. Well, that's not what I picked. Fine. Typewriter, no. Ledger, paper. No. Yes. There's ledger paper in behind the, like the arrow is stamped on ledger paper, so that. Wood grain, no. Doodles. Well, I would say that this has like doodling all over it, but I didn't doodle it. Does that still count? Sure, why not? Eggs? No, there's no eggs on here. Specialty paper? No. Okay, set that aside. Oh, my calendar. You guys don't need to see what I'm doing in April, do you? All right. The color green. Oh, that's crossed off. Avocados, flowers, sequins, a viewfinder. There we go. Point. And stenciling, an amusement park, photo corner, splatter. There's lots of splatter on this background sheet, so I'm counting that. Tag. Yep, we definitely got a tag on there. A camera. No. A beach. No. Bee. Shamrock. Gold. We got gold letters happening. And a hedgehog. A ticket. Should I try to sneak a ticket in here? Sure, why not? We're doing all the layering, right? Oh, gotta reach. Let's see what we got. I have these ones from 49 and Market that are super fun. I think they come in like a really majorly huge pack, but I didn't get them in a pack. I got them from a little store that like had them like separated out into like these little mini bits. And I was like, that is exactly what I need. I don't want the whole giant roll because like, seriously, look at this. Like, do I need another thing of, no. But I really liked that it was broken down and I could just have like a little sampling of it. I love a sampling of things. This is going right up here. There we go. Ticket, check. Except now I don't know where my spot is. Ticket, aqua or teal, no. Bow, leaf, yes, we got leaves. Button, yep. Multi-photo, 2 photos counts. Mushrooms, trees, keys. Did I have another key? Let me see if they're here. Look at that. Here's one. It's not the Brad style, but it is a key. I think that's kind of fun. Okay, I feel like that goes on there. Where are we? Key, yep. Twine, yep. Eyelet, yep. Birdhouse, no. Label, no. Word phrase sticker, no. But I could grab my Tim Holtz ones and add something. But I won't do that on, like I won't read through them and pick one with you guys on here because I know that that can be really boring to watch somebody sit and read. But I'll show you which booklet I'm going to pull from if I can get it out because the coil is stuck. I keep these little booklets in a coupon holder in case you guys are looking for a storage idea. And it goes in a drawer. So this is the booklet that I'm going to pick from. It is called Tim Holtz Ideology Small Talk. So I will pick something from there. And what else? Texture paste, pot of gold, ink the edges. Yep. Use a selfie photo. No. Cat, dog, navy blue. No. Sports, ice cream, circles and squares. Yes. Circles, squares, dragonfly. No. Clouds. No. 3 or more patterned papers. 1, 2, 3. Check. Yellow, geotag, bracket, matte photo. Does that alpha have brackets? It does not. Okay, that's fine. And geotag, where was I? Bracket, matte a photo. Yeah, I did map my photos. Disco ball, symbol of technology, mode of transportation, foam. My letters are foam, and I also popped this up on foam. Masculine theme. I would say that this is masculine-ish paper. Cork. Yeah, we got our little cork arrows down there. And fish. Scalloped edge. No. Bricks. Yeah, we have that brick paper in the background there. A basket, a pastel color, a puffy sticker, a snail, a turtle, and music or a musical symbol. No. Okay. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. And if I can squeeze this star in here, it'll be 54 points. That's my score today for Calvin Ball, in case you're interested, which I don't know if people are. But anyway, it's that it helps me to feel like I'm not just sitting here talking to myself like a weirdo. So I will finish putting this layout together, the fussy cutting and the gluing down, and I will post this to my Instagram tonight in case you are interested in seeing the completed layout. So thanks again for coming tonight, and I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Bye for now.